Israel and Hamas are set to resume ceasefire negotiations in Qatar, reportedly as soon as Sunday, after efforts to establish a ceasefire before the Muslim holy month of Ramadan fell short last week, and after Israeli President Benjamin Netanyahu approved a controversial offensive in the Gaza town of Rafah. Netanyahu has said that an attack in Rafah was necessary for Israel to complete its mission of eliminating Hamas, arguing that Rafah contains Hamas remaining battalions. But world leaders, including President Joe Biden, have urged against an offensive in Rafah due to humanitarian concerns. The town has become a gathering point for many Gazans displaced by the Israel-Hamas war. The town's population has ballooned from around 280,000 to roughly 1.5 million. UN officials and world leaders have feared that military operations in Rafah could lead to humanitarian disaster. But the Israeli plan for the assault involves evacuating a significant portion of the 1.5 million civilians there to humanitarian islands. I think it reflects the sense both of possibility and of urgency to get an agreement, to get a ceasefire, to get the hostages back, to get even more humanitarian assistance in, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Friday of Israel's willingness to send a negotiating team to Qatar, even as Israel has publicly dismissed Hamas' proposal. Biden had been hopeful that a ceasefire agreement could be reached before the holy month of Ramadan, but those talks fell through last week, with the two sides reportedly held up over the prospect of a permanent ceasefire, among other things. Ramadan started March 10, kicking off somber celebrations in Gaza amid the ongoing war. Israel began its war against Hamas after Hamas attacked Israel on October 7, killing 1,200 people and taking hundreds hostage. Since then, concern for humanitarian access and civilian safety has mounted across the world, with more than 31,000 Gazan civilians reportedly killed, according to the Palestinian Health Ministry.